Nice.
You also know it's a tight game because I haven't heard anything from Bash the whole quarter. Bash is playing in the library now. He's focused.
I was trying to lock in, or I'm trying to guard my guy. He was smoking me last game, man. Good lie.
The Rockets on their way to the locker room earlier on, looking to deliver the gift of a big win to the home crowd tonight. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Houston Rockets going up against the Memphis Grizzlies. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sidelines. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Then it's Jaren Jackson. Then it's Williams. And it's LaRavia in at power forward. And for Houston, the wings, Green and Brooks. Tari Eason is out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Ball in at the one spot. It has been a strange year for a few teams that thought they started a little stronger, Greg.
Yeah, what you see on paper coming into the season, that means very little until you're put to the test. But these teams have time to make adjustments in their schemes and personnel.
Eason, it's good. The assist that time from Ball.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore, keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
Now here's Jackson. Playing Dallas, he was nearly unstoppable. Got a hand on it. Bane against Green. And it's in there.
Making things happen amongst those trees, Green. He's pretty relentless.
Morant surveying the D. Jackson down low. Şengün's there. Jackson misses. Here's Brooks. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Look at Dillon Brooks. He's someone that doesn't mind playing the villain.
Yeah, he definitely seems to embrace this villain role, Greg. And look, a guy like that keeps getting under your skin, that can be a benefit for your team.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Brooks. Hey, Greg, gritty is a word that is often used to describe the Grizzlies teams.
And I think it applies to this unit as well. These guys are all tenacious and hungry. They play every game with a healthy chip on their shoulder. They love to compete.
He's perfect from the line this time. Hey, Richard, you look at Houston's roster. They are stacked with high-level athletes.
The Houston Rockets have done a great job of adding players that they feel can add strength and cultivate skill. Because athleticism, that's something that you just can't teach.
Now here's Morant. Last game with 30 points. Clock at 6. And he lays it straight in.
And Morant won't be denied. Exceptional at pushing through contact.
Houston has come out of the gates quickly. 4-point game. Brooks against Williams. Brooks misses. Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
The drive by Ball. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. For Memphis, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And it's Williams. That time the assist by Morant.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Green against Bane. Green kicks to Ball. And it's LaRavia with the rebound.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there are some times that you miss. Williams up on top. Brooks covering. It's Morant in the corner.
Hands it from downtown. Morant's got his second bucket of the night.
In motion, Morant's shooting ability is solid, but when he's this set up, it's outstanding.
Here's Ball. Again, Ball missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Morant. And the shot is good. Morant's got his third basket of the night.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
It's truly hard to exaggerate just how explosive Ja Morant is on the floor.
No, because there is no exaggeration, Greg. It's just whatever you say and you see. It is impressive, and he is elite.
With a big group substitution here. Jock Landale's checked in for Şengün. Whitmore comes in for Tari Eason. Thompson, he's checked in for Brooks. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Ball. Ball's knocked loose. Whitmore with it. And they get it. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Bain. Smart with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Clark left side. Outside, Bain. Shoots over VanVleet. And another basket for Memphis.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Passes it to Thompson. That falls. Great assist by VanVleet.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Here's Smart. Goes back up. And Clark puts it in.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
VanVleet deciding where to go with it. Green up on top. Whitmore with it. Aldama's there. And that one's good, Whitmore.
And he might be a rookie, but Whitmore can play some bully ball. He will get it inside and be as physical as anybody.
Richard, the Houston Rockets were once a powerhouse team in the West, especially during the 2010s.
Yeah, they even gave the KD and Steph Curry Warriors a run for their money. Look, the James Harden era in Houston was special, and now they're trying to get back into contention.
And the Grizzlies leading by 5. It's Morant in the corner. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. But VanVleet picks one up. With the Grizzlies, Richard, there's so much talent. They just haven't made a big run in the postseason.
Yeah, it's coming. They've lost to the Warriors and they've lost to the Lakers the last 2 years. Both of these teams just have a tremendous amount of an experience advantage versus the Grizzlies, and it showed.
And he can't get the first one.
And we talk a lot about Morant's athleticism and skill, but what stands out for me is his effort and intensity that he plays with.
And the Rockets making a change here. Bassey's checked in. Then for the Grizzlies, Luke Kennard comes in for Bane. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Smart. He's off on the second. Rockets trail by 5. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Whitmore. Shoots over Aldama. And that one's good, Whitmore.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And Thompson sends it back. And they're able to recover. Kennard. The Grizzlies with another miss. For Houston, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Rose against Van Vliet. To the paint. Here's Landale. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Clark. From deep three-point land. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by 3. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking the next step. What can key that leap?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. We got Rose. He's out there with Luke Kennard. Jackson is out there with Williams. And it's LaRavia in at the 4 slot.
The fundamentals of Rose's shooting are so strong. Even tough defense can't throw the shot off.
Thompson against Kennard. Thompson passes to Brooks to the left side wing. Ball against Rose. Şengün, no good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Pass to Eason. And there's the pass to Şengün. Second chance shot. And it's LaRavia with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Jaren Jackson Jr. is a prolific shot blocker, but blocks aren't his goal. He said, I'm playing the game to not foul, make it as hard as I can. And if I block it, then cool. Avoiding those whistles is key. John Morant says of Jackson, his defensive presence is big time for us. We're a totally different team with him out there on the floor. Kevin?
They are indeed. Hey, D.A., thank you.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And what a splash Tari Eason has made with his defense since entering the league.
Yeah, he's just so disruptive when he's on the ball, Greg. He has those arms that just knock everything free. The man is an absolute menace on that side of the floor.
Green, he's checked in for Houston. Memphis also making some changes. Baines checked in for Luke Kennard. And Smart subbed in for Derrick Rose. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Left side, Bain. It's rebounded by Houston.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Now here's Williams. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Rockets have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Here's Ball, and he converts the layup. And now just a 2-point Grizzly lead.
And we knew LaMelo was talented coming into the league. What we didn't quite know was how much of an impact he would make in terms of controlling the flow of the game.
Now here's Bain. Saw him with 29 points last game. Tipped away and stolen by Eason. And the rejection by Jackson.
Houston ball.
The Rockets making a switch here. Bassey's checked in. The Grizzlies also making a change. Aldama's checked in. Timeout called, the Rockets.
It's hard to quantify how impactful Jaren Jackson Jr. is on D. He does so much.
Yeah, the rim protection is elite. That's why he was Defensive Player of the Year, Greg. But he can also switch out on screens and not look lost. The sky is the limit for him defensively.
He's checked in for Houston.
And with the chance, let's take a look now at the numbers for Ball. Averaging about 26 points per, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, they rely on his production night in and night out. There are times when he absolutely carries them.
Inside, Jackson.
There is no secret that Jackson Jr. can score. The D was a little over-aggressive there.
The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And one of the highlights on the season has been their ability to make free throws. How about 82% as a unit?
And he makes the first.
And what really distinguishes Jackson, the soft touch of his shot. Most young bigs are still developing that.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for Ball. The Grizzlies also making a change. Morant's checked in. Jackson hits both of them.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Smart against Green. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A 3rd, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
Houston making a switch here. Landale's checked in. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Clark. He's checked in for Jaren Jackson. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 3rd assist on the night. Rockets trail by 6. To the inside. Fades away. The Rockets again can't hit. For Memphis, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's Smart. The second chance effort. It's tipped, and he recovers it. Now, Whitmore. In the corner, it's Van Vliet.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Bassett. Defended by Aldama. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
And so it's Houston with it. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. And it's Whitmore missing. Memphis leading by 6. Morant outside. Driving in. Makes it off the glass. Morant's got 9 points.
What a smooth move by Morant off the pick and roll, getting himself some elbow room to take a shot.
Boy, Richard, coach has got to love having a flex guy like Brandon Clark around.
A classic high-utility player. Stick him in the game, and you're getting points, rebounds, and you're going to get good defense. He gives you a little bit of everything you need.
Now here's Smart. Back to Clark. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Clark's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Green inside the 3-point line. The Rockets again can't hit.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Morant against Van Vliet. Now here's Morant. He's guarded closely. And then Morant slams it in.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Timeout called for Rockets. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with one.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Rockets. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Memphis. Morant against Van Vliet. Pass to Thompson. In the corner, it's Whitmore. They need this one. And the rejection by Clark.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. And we'll be back with you shortly.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. In the second quarter, they crushed it at both ends, cruising out to a 12-point advantage. What'd you think, Shaq, about the first half we saw from the Grizzlies?
They're in good shape thanks to the work they're doing on the glass. Their effort has been excellent. The numbers are too. And I don't see those numbers dropping off. They're going to keep doing the dirty work in the second half.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about the Rockets?
Whatever they're trying to do on offense, it ain't working. If they have any chance of coming back in this one, they're going to have to be more methodical in their approach. talent without discipline will never result in sustained success.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. The wings, Green and Brooks. Alperen Sengun out there with Tari Eason. And it's Ball in at the point guard. It's the 5 for Houston right now. Green, the pass to Eason. Back to Green. Houston moving it around. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And that's really just smart basketball. You send a poor foul shooter to the line. And we've seen some pretty impressive things from Alperen Sengun.
Yeah, young fella already has a record to his name. The youngest center to get at least 30 points, 15 rebounds, and 5 assists in one game. Do you want to know who the previous record holder was, Greg? Listen, I got you. It was Shaq.
The free throw dropped for Sengun. Grizzlies making a switch here. LaRavia's checked in. Sengun hits them both. Memphis leading by 10. Kennard, the pass to Jackson. Pass to LaRavia. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
The team first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Green taking his time here. It's rebounded by Memphis. Baines got rebound number 5 here tonight. Williams. Rockets with the rebound. Outside, Ball to the middle. Out to Brooks from outside the arc. Drills it from outside. Brooks has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Houston. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Kennard, the pass to Bain. Here's Jackson. Over to the left wing. Bain inside the three-point line. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Bain's got 8 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Ball. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Here's Bain. They have a 9-point lead. Down low, here's Williams. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Williams has got his second basket. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Inside, here's Eason. The shot comes out. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. To the middle, here's Jackson. Sengun with the rebound. Sengun's got his 4th rebound in this one. Back to Ball. To the inside. Shoots a fader. Şengün, no good. And it's Williams with the ball for Memphis. The shot that time, not on target. Nice D from Brooks. Rockets shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively, to say the least. Outside, Green. Shoots from the elbow. Tries again. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Williams passes to Kennard. Here's LaRavia on the wing. Bain. Great D that time from Green. Although they're down big right now, Greg, still plenty of time left in this one.
At this point, they got to take it one possession at a time.
Eason down low. Kennard covering. Here is Brooks. 7 points in the game. Houston needs to get a shot. There's Green with the 3. Another miss by Houston. Memphis leading by 11. 1:51 left to play in the third. Kennard against Ball. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And a key guy for this offense, Luke Kennard.
One of the best shooters in the game, can do it off the catch and off the bounce. Rarely misses a free throw. And when he doesn't have a good look, he makes the right play.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Kennard. So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. He hits both from the stripe.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Rockets trail by 13. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Now, among the changes this year is the NBA is granting coaches a second challenge if their first one is successful. Now, coaches had been hesitant to use their one challenge earlier in games, even when calls seemed pretty clearly to have been missed. Downside to a second challenge, more stoppages, but the league may look at other measures to help keep the game moving. Kevin?
Yeah, I like that, D.A. A lot of things to consider. Thanks.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Whitmore with it. Pass to Landale. Trying to get something going, and they pick up 2.
And such great feel for the game. Whitmore knowing where his teammates are at all times.
Thompson against Smart. There's 38 seconds left in the third. Here's Morant. The Rockets pull it in. Landale's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Van Vliet against Morant. Van Vliet passes to Landale. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Morant outside. And Morant throws it down.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Thompson inside the line. And the wing jumper offline. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their defense has been active and effective. We come back right after this. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so here is Houston on the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Morant in the backcourt with Smart to his side. Then it's Santi Aldama. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's LaRavia in at the four. And it's Morant missing. Rockets trail by 13. Now Eason. Second shot opportunity. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Morant against Van Vliet. Morant with the bucket. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
And Van Vliet, here we go. And the layup's good off the glass.
And reeling himself to the basket, Van Vliet has earned his spot in the NBA. This guy hard to deny.
Morant outside. Now the pass to Aldama. Outside, Smart. Out to the wing. 6 to shoot. And it's Morant missing.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Now a timeout called by Memphis. Jalen Green's checked in for ball. Memphis also making some changes. Jackson, he's checked in for Clark. Williams comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Bain in for Smart. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. Shot clock at 6. Got a piece of it. Bain passes to Morant. Great D that time from Van Vliet. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Houston. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Now here's Williams. Now here's Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. The Grizzlies with another miss.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Green up on top. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Up top, Morant. Covered by Van Vliet. Trying to end the drought. And Morant will lay it in.
Closer in. Look, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
Timeout called the Rockets.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, John Morant.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Grizzlies have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Williams finds Morant. Outside Jackson. Fires for 3. And they'll get another chance. Back to Morant. Switch. Outside, Bain. Here's Jackson, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And you can see the strength that Jackson has added to that huge frame. He is turning into a monster.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
Rockets trail by 16. For 3, Van Vliet connects from 3-point range. Van Vliet's got 5 points now this quarter.
And what a tool for Van Vliet to have. We know he is great driving it. So when he's using the pull-up, it's really effective.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Once again, your Clark City Texans.
There's the lob to the hoop.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. To the paint. And Brooks gets it on the assist by Green.
A sometimes underrated playmaker, Green showing good patience and vision.
Van Vliet against Morant. Bain trying to free himself up. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Morant's got 19 points.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Memphis.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Ja Morant.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Now here's Van Vliet. Passes to Brooks. Over in the corner, Green. It's good from long range.
Oh, the corner isn't always Green's spot, but we know he's got the skill to hit from there.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to LaRavia. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Can't hit from in close. Van Vliet kicks to Brooks. The 3-ball. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Ja. A lot of swag on this team tonight. Who's responsible for that confidence?
I feel like we all talk to each other, even the coaching staff. Coach let us play with a lot of freedom. Everybody have the green light, so I mean, there's no reason to lack confidence when you have a coach who believes in you every step of the way and just let you go out there and play your game. So we always just preach, keep shooting, make or miss, and we behind you. So
you all look like a confident bunch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.